Hello students, welcome back to Nagesh Karasgi Orchid School channel. Myself Sneha Pembati. Students, in the last four sessions or last four chapters in grammar, we have seen that alphabetical order, sentences, question marks and capital letters and full stop. Now, we are going to see that there are the punctuation marks which are using while form the sentences. Now in punctuation marks there are, we can see question mark is there and full stop is there, capital letter is there, then comma is there, exclamation mark is there. So these are the punctuation marks we are using while form the sentence. Already we have seen question mark, full stop, capital letter while we have to form the sentence. Now today we are going to see where we have to use the comma, that while form the sentence. Our fifth topic of grammar, that is comma. Now students, open your grammar textbook. Open your lesson number 5. Fifth chapter is comma. Okay. Now listen here. Read this sentence. Rohan went to the grocery store. He bought tomatoes, potatoes, butter, milk and egg. See this sentence, that Rohan went to the grocery store or the market, we can say that one, where we can purchase the things. Now what he bought? He bought tomatoes. See, after tomatoes here comma it is given. Then potatoes, after potatoes here again comma it is given. Butter, after butter also comma is given. Then milk and eggs. See here, we see that commas are used to separate the names of the things that Rohan has bought from the grocery store. Now here we can see that one. Here the things of the Rohan has brought from the grocery shop, it has separated. So for these things, if we have to separate, what we have to use? We have to use the comma. What we have to use? We have to use the comma. Now here you can see that one. When Rohan went to the grocery shop, he brought how many things? He has brought 5 things. Which are they? Tomatoes, potatoes, butter, milk and eggs. So while this we have to form the sentence, we have to separate the things. Whenever we are going to separate the things, what we have to use? We have to use the punctuation mark. Which punctuation mark we are going to use? That is comma. Okay. Now see here, let us read some more example. Now here see, Hema, Varun, Shalu and Jay are absent. Now see here, Hema, Varun, Shalu and Jay are absent. Now here you can see, after Hema comma is given, then Varun comma is given, then Shalu. After Shalu we are going to see that and then one more name of a person is given, that is Jay. Now these students we can say absent. Now here you can see here no comma is used before and. See, whenever we are going to separate the things, whenever you are going to use the comma, if in the sentence and it will come, that time before and we should not give the comma. Okay. Now here see that comma are used to separate the names of the students who are absent. Here comma it is given the names of the persons, those are absent in the school. Okay. Now see here, just now I have told you we don't put a comma before and. See, remember these things, that one. Whenever we are going to separate the things, whenever we have to, if the names of the persons or anything, things name, anything it will come, that time in the sentence after that and it will come. If and it will come, that time we don't put a comma before and. See here example it has given that Hema, Varun, Shalu and Jay. See there are the 4 students names it is given. So after 3 students and Jay it is given. So here no comma is given. So we are not going to give the comma before and. Okay. Now what is the meaning of comma or where we are going to use? We are going to see here. See in the pink color box you can see that when there are more than 2 similar words in the sentence, we put commas to separate them. Now see here, whenever there are more than 2 similar words, it will come to separate that things or to separate that things or the names or anything it will come, we have to give the comma, we have to put the comma to separate them. Okay, where we are going to use comma? That whenever 2 or more than similar words it come in the sentence, so we put comma to separate them. Okay, now related with this one we are going to solve our first exercise in this chapter. That is first question, that put commas where you think they are needed. Now here we are going to use the punctuation mark, that is comma, that wherever, what is the question it has given? See here, put commas where you think they are needed. Now here it is here in there are 5 sentences it has given. So in this sentence we have to, what we have to do? We have to put comma wherever it is needed. Okay. So one by one we are going to solve here. 6 are there. I have told you 5, but here 6 examples are there. Okay. Now one by one we are going to see here. Now first one is, my mother is beautiful, intelligent and a good cook. See everyone's mother is, she is beautiful, she is intelligent and a good cook. Now here it is given, it is saying about the mother that she is what she is? She is intelligent, she is beautiful and she is a good cook. Now here 3 similar things it is given in this sentence. So what we have to do? We have to give the comma. Where it is? Here see that one, it is going to say about the mother that what she is? She is beautiful. How she is? She is beautiful. Then comma we have to give. Intelligent. Now see, after beautiful, intelligent it is given. And a good cook. See here again and it is given, so we are not going to give the comma before and. Okay, only one comma it will come, where? After beautiful. Okay. Now second one is Dia, Pia, Sonia and Meena. See here some students name or the child's name it is given. Who are they? Dia, Pia, Sonia and Meena are playing in the garden. Now here some child's name it is given. See, when we have to give the pause, that time comma we have to give. See, Dia, pause means comma we can give. Then Pia, comma, Sonia and Meena. See here, after Sonia and it is given and then Meena, another child name it is given. So we are not going to put comma here. Why? Because and it is given, so we are not going to put a comma. Only 2 commas it will come in the second sentence, where it is after Dia and after Pia. Okay. Now third one is, I can play cricket, football, badminton and hockey. See here, these are the names, list of games we can see here. Which are they? Cricket, football, badminton and hockey. See here, 4 games name it is we can see here. So we have to separate these names. So what we have to do, we have to put the comma. Okay. Now here we can see I can play cricket, comma, football, comma, badminton and hockey. Okay. We are not going to put comma here. Why? Because already it is and it is given. So we are not going to put it here. Now fourth one. For lunch I want rice, cakes, vegetable curry and dessert. See, your demand is there that you want something whenever you want to have the lunch. That time you are going to demand to your mother that one. So like that only one sentence it is given. For lunch I want rice, cakes, vegetable curry and dessert. Now here vegetable curry, this is the only one sentence is there, that not is, these are the not two thing or the two words are, it is not there. The both is the one. Vegetable curry means we can say some vegetables we are going to, mother is going to prepare that one, that curry we can use that. So vegetable curry, this is the one, only one word it is there. So we are not going to put it here comma. So where we are going to put it comma here, that after rice, cakes, vegetable curry, it is the one word it is there, and dessert. See, whenever you have to lunch, that here it is given I want rice, comma, cakes, comma, vegetable curry and dessert. Okay. Now fifth one. My father has visited France, England and Japan. See here the country's name it is given. Now here it is say that one, that my father visited. That you can see that where he has visited, he visited France, England and Japan. So when we have to separate the country's name, what we have to do, we have to give the comma. See here where we have to give, we have to give here my father has visited France, comma, England, we have to give the comma here, no, why? Because and it is given. Then Japan. Okay. Now last one. Payal, Rinita, Jay and Jeet are participating in the race. Now here some child's names it is given that they are going to participate in the race. Who are they? They are Payal, Rinita, Jay and Jeet. So where we have to use the comma, where we have to put the comma? See here, after Payal, then Rinita, comma, Jay, we have to put it comma here, no, why? Because and it is given. Then Jeet. So only 2 comma we can see in this sentence. You can note down this one in your grammar textbook. Okay. This we have seen that one. First question, that where we are going to use the comma, where we have to put the comma in the correct place in the given the sentence. 6 examples we have seen here. Now shall we go for the that it is given that now see here, read these sentence. First one, students please listen to me. See, whenever teacher is going to explain, she said always to you that one, that students please listen to me. Now here after students comma it is given. Okay. Now second one is Ritu please pass me the bag. Second one it is Ritu please pass me the bag. Now here after Ritu again comma it is given. Why this comma it is given? See, think about it. Why it is given? Because these are the nouns. So we have to separate the nouns. Comma are used to separate a noun that used to address a person. See here, two example it is given that students, please listen to me. Now students, after students, comma it is given. Then Ritu, please pass me the bag. So these two names that is given. After students, comma it is given. After Ritu, comma it is given. Why it is given? That here comma is used to separate a noun. That noun that used to address a person. See, whenever we are going to address to the person, that time where the noun it is separated. For that we are going to use a comma. Or a person such as students and Ritu from the rest of the sentence. See, whatever sentence it is given, we have to separate that noun from the rest of the sentence. So we have to put the comma here. Now here B question is related to the same only, that put commas where you think they are needed. Okay, just now we have seen two examples about the students. Please come here. Ritu, please pass me the bag. So here after noun we have going to give the comma, that to separate that noun to the from the rest of the sentence. Okay, now here the B question is given here. Put commas where you think they are needed. Okay, now here there are 6 examples as given. How many are given? 6 examples are given. One by one we are going to solve here. Now here we have to give the put comma. Yes, we have to put the comma wherever it is needed. Now one by one we are going to see here. First one, mother, where are you? Here see, mother, where are you? See here, the sentence that is given, it is the question that asking that one. You can see that after ending the sentence, question mark it is given. So question it is that mostly you are going to ask, or we are going to ask to our mother. If we are not finding our mother, that time we can ask to our mother that, mother, where are you? So here again same question it is that, mother, where are you? Now here noun is what? Mother. So this noun we have to separate from the rest of the sentence. Okay, so where we have to use the comma? That after mother. Okay, now here the question we are going to read is like this. Mother, where are you? See the sentence while going to pronounce it. See, after mother, I'm little bit pause I am going to give that one. You can just notify that one. Mother, where are you? See, mother, after mother I am going to give the comma and rest of the sentence is as it is. Okay. Now second one is, Sonia, are you coming with us? Only it is given, Sonia, are you coming with us? This is the question is going to ask to Sonia. Now whenever you are going to ask the question, see, whenever you are going to pronounce the name of person, or the whenever you are going to read the noun, that time you have to give the little bit pause we have to give. Now here you can see Sonia, this is the name of a girl. So what we have to give? We have to give the comma after Sonia. So what the sentence we are going to pronounce it? Like this. Sonia, are you coming with us? See, the tune of the pronunciation also is going to change. Sonia, are you coming with us? Okay. Now third one, Deepa, someone wants to meet you. Now here that going to saying to Deepa that Deepa, someone wants to meet you. So where we have to give the comma after a noun. See here, what is the noun here? The noun is a person name we can see here. Okay. Now this noun we have to separate from the rest of the sentence. So what we have to use? We have to use a comma. Okay. So the comma is going to, we can give or we can put it comma after Deepa. Okay. Now the sentence, the pronunciation of this sentence is like this. Deepa, someone wants to meet you. Okay. Now fourth one, teacher, may I drink water? See, mostly students are going to ask this question. You are also asking your question, this question to your teacher, that teacher, may I drink water? Now here, what is the noun? The noun is teacher. In this sentence, we can see teacher, this word is a noun. So this word we are going to separate from the rest of the sentence. So we are going to give the comma after teacher. Okay. Now the pronunciation of this sentence is teacher, may I drink water? Okay. Now fifth one, Sonia, please keep my books on the table. See, here the order it is giving, it is telling to Sonia that please keep my books on the table. So here where we have to give the comma after Sonia. Okay. The pronunciation is like this. Sonia, please keep my books on the table. Okay. Now last one is here. In the B question, last example. Preeti, where are you going? See, the question is asking to Preeti that where are you going? So where we have to put the comma after Preeti. Why? Because it is a noun. This noun we have to separate from the rest of the sentence. Okay. Now the pronunciation of this sentence is like this. Preeti, where are you going? Okay. Now these are the 6 examples we have solved the B question. Okay. Now last one in the question in this lesson is put commas in the right place. See, first one we are going to see that one when we have to separate the same 2 or more than the similar words it will come. That time we are going to separate the things. For that time we are using or we are going to put the comma. Next, where we have to put the comma, that the comma is used to separate a noun from the rest of the sentence. Okay. Now with these 2 rules we are going to follow, and the third C1 is question is that put commas in the right places. See here, mix or we can say with the 2 rules, with the help of the 2 rules, the sentence as given, we are going to read this sentence and we are going to put the commas where it is necessary, where is the right places. Okay. One by one we are going to see here. There are 10 examples are there. So one by one we are going to see here. First one, I have invited Jyoti, Suman, Sonali and Deep to my birthday party. See, when your birthday is there, you are going to invite your friends. So like that, it is the sentence it is given. I have invited Jyoti, Suman, Sonali and Deep to my birthday party. Now here where we have to put the comma, here names of the persons it is given. So when the 2 or the more similar things it will come, we have put the comma. So like that we can say here the names of the persons it is given. So we have to separate that names. So the comma is like this. Here coming after Jyoti, then after Suman, Sonali and Jay. And we are not going to put the comma here. Why? Because and it has given. Okay. Now second one, my mother can bake cakes, cookies and bread. See here the sentence that my mother can bake cakes, cookies and bread. Now here where we have to put the comma, we are going to put the comma here like this, after cakes, cookies and bread it will come. So we are not going to put comma here, only one comma we can put it here after cake. Okay. Now third one, in school we learn music, dance, art and karate. These are the co-curricular things we are periods is going on daily in the school. So like this you are going to learn these things in the school. Which are they? Music, dance, art means drawing and karate. Okay. Now these are the we have to separate these things, these subjects. So where we have to put the comma, we are going to put the comma after music, then dance, comma, art is here. We are not going to put comma here. Why? Because and it is given. Okay. Now fourth one, my favorite subjects are English, science and maths. See here subject's name it is given. So where we have to put the comma? After English. We are not going to put the comma here after science. Why? Because and it is given. Okay. Now fifth one, I have done my Hindi, English and maths homework. Now teacher is going to give daily homework. So like the sentence is like this, I have done my Hindi, English and maths homework. So where we have to put the comma? After Hindi, English and maths is there. So we are not going to put the comma. Why? Because and it is there. So before and we are not going to put a comma. Okay. Next one is Jyoti come inside the class. Now these 5 examples we have seen there. There are the subject name it is given, there are the person name it is given, there are the again we can see that mother is going to cook which things it is given. Now here rest you can see here sixth one is not like that. It is given, see, Jyoti come inside the class. Now it is giving to the saying to the Jyoti that please come inside the class. So after noun we have to put the comma to separate the rest of the sentence. Now where we have to put the comma? Here in the sixth one after Jyoti we have to put the comma. That the sentence is like this, Jyoti come inside the class. Okay. Now seventh one, Ravi come downstairs quickly. Seventh one is Ravi come downstairs quickly. This is we are going to saying that to the Ravi that Ravi please come down, or the downstairs means downside, please come downstairs quickly. So here we are going to put the comma after Ravi. Okay. Now eighth one, Mohan tell me the truth. Now here again you can see it is a noun it is given. So after noun we are going to put a comma to rest of the sentence to separate the rest of the sentence. Okay. Now ninth one is, Grandma here are your spectacles. Spectacles means we can say specs, which your grandmother, grandfather, your father is going to use it. So here the sentence is like this: Grandma, here are your spectacles. Now here in the sentence, what is the noun? Noun is grandma. So here we are going to put the comma after grandma. Okay. Now the last one in this example, in this lesson is Vinod, your father is calling you. Now here, what is the noun? Yes, of course, Vinod it is given. So after Vinod we have to put a comma. That the sentence is like this: Vinod, your father is calling you. This is our lesson of 5th one, that we are going to use the comma. You can note down this comma in your textbook. Okay, I hope it is very simple lesson that already it is given in the 2nd standard, but then to further revision it is again we are going to use in the 3rd standard. Okay, I hope this lesson you are going to understood. Whatever it is given, that answer you can note down in your grammar textbook. Till then we can see in the next period, in the next lesson. Till then, bye. Have a nice day.